Episode of the Everblack Podcast is brought to you by Deathwish, Hotrods and Kustoms. Check out their Instagram for all their new t-shirts, caps, beanies, cups, and the all-new Atomic Death lineup. Well, Barrelhouse, thanks for joining us on the show. Thanks for hanging out on a Sunday night. Yeah. How are ya?
Fuck yeah, dude.
Awesome.
Good, bro. Good.
Awesome,
Yeah,
awesome. Where I see, I can see, Pip, you're up there. I can see you got all your metal stuff.
Hell yeah, dude.
That's cool.
That's my shrine of glory.
That's awesome. That's
Is that my Pantera flag?
You damn right it is.
Yeah.
You gave it to me years ago. I still got it, man. I hold that thing close to the heart, you know?
Yeah, nice, man. Looking after, keeping it in the family, you know?
That's it.
What about you boys? Where are you guys at?
We are in my bedroom currently. Jacob's in my bedroom right now.
Okay, there you go.
Meeting from. Yeah, because like half the band's split between Brisbane and the Gold Coast at the moment. So we're the Brisbane dudes, and then Pip's down there on the Gold Coast.
The Brisbane dudes with the pleb background.
Hey.
See,
Not fair.
you see, you can't smack him through the internet for saying stuff.
I know that's it. He knows
That's
he can
it.
get away with it.
Oh, mate, you're all in trouble.
All right. Well, of course, I mean, you guys have just released the new Barrelhouse single, Ride of Life, and it's pretty different musically than anything else that's going on in the scene right now, and I really, really like it a lot. It's classed as swing metal. How did that come about?
Yeah, well, like swing's kind of just like this overture, like general big balloon. Like we kind of obviously like Ride of Life, that's like a blues shuffle more than a swing thing. But like there seems to be just that swing timing and all the riffs we're writing these days. You know, it's like we all started listening to like Royal Crown Review and shit.
Oh,
Like, hey, you know, watch The Mask, and you're like, man, that would work well with metal, you know. And just like it's like not always like a big band swing thing, but it's just that like that kind of vibe in the riffs, and yeah, it just kind of stuck. Swing metal.
I love it. I went through his phase several years ago where I was just listening to nothing but that and like squirrel nut zippers and stuff.
Right.
I was loving it, eh? Back in the old Disaster Piece days, if you guys remember.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
So,
I remember those days.
Yeah. So that's what I was listening to a lot of. I'd say a couple of years ago, but that's like over 10. So, you know, happens.
A
So
little bit over a couple.
It feels like that.
it does. The video for the single too is really, really cool. I mean, with you guys drinking and jamming and fighting.
We do best.
Yeah, I love it. That looked like it was pretty fun to make.
Yeah, it was great.
Yeah.
It was loads of fun. Yeah. It was done by my mate Clint. I worked with him a year or so ago for another video with Terror Parade. Yeah, he's easy to work with, man. Like you send him ideas, and then he'll come back to you and he'll be like, look, that probably is a bit too far-fetched. Maybe we might make it more basic to make it work. Because we had no idea. We just wanted to like move in time.
We had no idea what we were doing with the video.
The whole idea was to do things in motion and in time with the beat of the song, you know, whether it's picking up a drink or nodding your head or talking to someone or just constant, like, you know, in the same.
So I think we did that. Like one of the first times we played that song, we found ourselves, we were all just like this. So
I was doing
it. That's how the kind of head thing came about. Yeah.
Yeah.
I had my phone going.
Yeah.
That's it.
We're looking like budgies in this thing. Like,
It's good. Love it. Well, you know, hey, it works, and it's such a great little video too. And lyrically, Pip, correct me if I'm wrong, but is it about friendship and people sticking by you on your journey through this life, or am I way off?
No, you're pretty much exactly on point, dude. So the lyrics themselves, I wanted to dedicate them to people in my life that I've met that I personally believe are like the best people I've ever met in my life. They just do everything for you. They're always constantly there for either emotional support or just to tell you that turn around and you're being a dickhead, So yeah, this is definitely a homage to the people that have stuck by me through the thick and thin of this bullshit we call the ride of life.
Well, I mean, always there, hey?
Yeah, exactly.
Can't escape it.
That's awesome.
So you might as well just enjoy it.
That's right.
With good people. That's basically the premise of what the song's about.
Especially right now.
Because it's hard to find good people at the moment. Like
Absolutely. It's really, I don't know about you guys, but the last over 12 months has really put the test on people personally and friendships and stuff. And one thing I've noticed is a lot of people are sticking together and really pulling together. And I think that song really sums that up in a lot of ways.
I think it's important to
through this, man.
No point.
Exactly.
They're fighting each other with all the things going on in life. You might as well just work with each other and make it easy for yourself.
And fight the government, not each other. Fight the power, man.
Well, I mean,
no.
Who was it that said, there was a wise man said, well, it's two of them. The government totally sucks, motherfucker. It was the prophet Jack Black.
Yeah. You can't go wrong with him.
Believe that was Socrates.
He's a man beyond his years. Like,
yeah, a lot of people said that.
What's it? Okay, so I'm getting a little jealous here, boys. What's the yellow gold you got there in your glasses?
Oh, don't get him started on the IPAs.
No, it's not even. It's just a classic Cooper's sparkling ale today.
Yeah.
Nothing fancy, but just solid. Gets the job done. A sneaky 5.8%.
Supporting the locals.
Yeah. Largest independent brewery in Australia. Oldest running one. Supporting, Yeah.
How about that?
You don't like
this
it,
is
right?
a craft beer podcast, right?
Hey, man. Look at this. My favorite drop isn't even from the country. It's from New Zealand.
Oh, I've had that one. Yeah, that's
Wakachangi.
Oh, Wakachangi. Yeah. Nice.
I love it. And it's empty and it makes me sad.
That's not to make me
I keep looking at it going, I gotta clean this down. Fuck. But yeah, hey, there you go.
How it tasted.
Yeah, that's it. So and water in a mug. But let's reel it back to what was I talking about? What were we talking about? No, beers are important. Beers are absolutely
the boys.
Beer is life.
It is. That is. Oh, look at what do you got? You Coolidge.
Coolidge water.
Coolidge.
Not sponsored, but they should.
The good stuff.
They should throw you some.
Hey, Coolidge, if you're watching this, free shout out.
See, there you go, Coolidge. Coolidge.
Get onto it, mate.
See, we all need sponsors.
We'll form our own beer.
See?
Coolidge beer.
Coolidge beer. TM, don't sue me. But what was that? Let's bring it back to the band stuff. You guys also released a single, Big Cheese. How does that one tie into the big picture, and does it connect to this song in any way?
It's kind of like it's
musically,
lyrically, right, Pip?
Yeah, well, lyrically, it's a very anti kind of government based song. So it's lyrically, it's about I believe your freedoms are being stripped, and it's taking the place of a dollar sign. So the quicker that we get rid of the dollar sign, it's not really going to matter whether money is existing or not. At the end of the day, money doesn't matter, because once everything goes pear-shaped, we're all fucked anyway.
Money,
that's true.
You're not going to need it, apart from maybe burning it for warmth. But they're they're not paper notes anymore, so we're screwed there too. Once again, they rip us off.
Remember that shit. I'm old enough to remember.
Right? The old $1, $2 notes.
That's it. That was the best thing in the world.
But yeah, musically, we're trying to do something a little bit different with each song and mix different elements in with the groove metal. So we took a more kind of a bluesier approach, jazzier approach with Big Cheese.
Yeah, it's definitely more swing than Ride of Life. Like it's got the kind of jungle, like swing. Big band
I think the idea also is that after every song has to be different from what we previously released, you know, so it gives people a different idea of what else we could also sound like.
Or still be in Barrelhouse,
yeah,
you know, or whatever we're trying to do. Yeah, I mean that song's even got like the first riff, and that's pretty much like that. I don't know if you know like that what's called like swing swing swing, and it's the song when Grandpa Simpson or Grandma like chick Grandpa dances.
I knew there'd be a Simpsons reference here somewhere.
It's like Mrs. Bouvier, like that.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, but we made metal.
Is there an album in the works though? I mean, I see that when I click on Apple Music,
is.
I can see it's got the there's a little cover and says "Coming Out Swingin." Is that building up to an album?
Yeah, so like Coming Out Swingin was kind of our, I guess, yeah, the album. That's the whole collection of these songs. But we thought like, no one fucking like I listen to albums now, but people we all have slow attention spans these days. Let's release like a song at a time. So hopefully like people can actually ingest each song as it is rather than putting an album on and like 30 seconds and you'll be like, oh, I wonder what's happening on YouTube or like Twitter or, you know, like we're all guilty of that these days.
I think, you know, if the songs are only, the songs only get old as soon as you release it, you know. So if you release an album, that album's already old. So, but because people have short attention spans, we need to keep on top of, you know, the forefront of people's minds. You know, release one song once a month, and like people like listen to it and they might like doze off from it, and then they listen to a new song. And
there's also the fact that we're poor, so we're only
exactly. It's a lot more cost effective to release one song at a time. But yeah, we do have an album in the works, and we're slowly going to be leaking it out over the next probably 6-7 months. Is
it all done?
No. We're recording a few songs at a time and then releasing them and then do
okay. I see what you mean. Yeah.
We actually have a new track that we'll be releasing at the end of next week. So keep an eye out for that one.
What's it called?
Devil's Dance.
Nice.
Yeah.
Exclusive. Unless it's someone, have you told anyone else, or is this an exclusive?
Nah, mate, you're it. So
I feel special.
You're the first one we're telling about this.
Nice.
Yeah, special.
Nice. Awesome. I'm keen to hear it. I'm keen as fuck to hear it actually, because you know
I think it's our favorite so far, man.
It goes off.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. It's probably, for me personally, it's one of my favorite songs that we've written so far. I really enjoy the groove of that song. And hopefully other people will enjoy it too.
Sure they will. What about the direction of the other material that we haven't heard released yet? Is it along the same sort of lines, or is it going to take us on a few different directions?
Yeah, like it's all along the same lines, but we're just trying to we're just surprising ourselves what we come up with. Like Alex came to Jam the other day. He's like, look, I've been listening to like blues boogies. We're going to write a metal blues boogie song. You know, and it just kind of fucking happens. You know, we're getting these random ideas. And he's like, we have the license to do whatever we want because we're not really we're not 100% sure what we're doing. It's just like we have a general idea and we're just drunkenly wandering towards that.
Kind of going with that.
Yeah. So it's all kind of same, but it's coming out a bit different at the moment. So we're still wondering what's coming out next.
No. We're trying to test ourselves a bit more musically. So everything we just kind of, what's the word? It kind of just flows. So we'll just start something in the jam room and just go off that. And if it works, it works. If it doesn't work, well, we just go straight back to the drawing board and try something else.
Like Pip, Alex, and I have been playing together for 10 years now, and Jake has been in the band nearly 3 years. Like, it's like you just kind of look at each other and something just happens, or someone will play a beat. Like, it's really
exactly.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Those moments when you just lock eyes, you're in a riff or something, you're like, this is what it's about. This is actually fun.
When that lip turns up, the
stank face, man.
Stank face. That's sending a little glance going, I approve.
It's working on a subconscious level. It's weird how it happens.
I know.
It's a sensual, intimate telepathy sort of vibe going on between us all.
100%. And you know what? I was thinking about this a couple of weeks ago and how fucking weird it is. It's like when you're playing music and I wish you could bottle it and just, you know what I mean? Coolridge, bottle of, can you bottle a feeling? But it's really something that if you're in a band, you just know, especially when you're friends with everyone in that band. And when you're playing those songs, when I was jamming the other night with the boys, I was like, man, this is the best shit in the world. Like, you cannot, we're like all on the same page, all like throwing our little bits in and just making music, man. And there's nothing to me that's more special.
You get in a band with your best mates and you're having a good time, and it's just like there's nothing can beat that. It's priceless. You can't buy
you're all just parts of a moving machine, If you all just become the one like being at one point, it's kind of like that. Like you're everyone
100%. 100%.
You gotta be comfortable with who you're working with. Like, we've all been there. We've all been in bands where members don't get along. It causes inattentions and frictions, and it just falls apart. It doesn't work. Nobody has the creative freedom to do what they want to do individualistically, but still make it work.
That's right.
Always got someone who's like, nope, I want to do it this way. That's not a band to me, dude.
It slows it down too. Like, it slows the momentum down because you're like, you don't feel as confident, and then it's just like, I don't want to go rehearse because Davo will start shit with me because I missed a cue or something,
Always bloody Davo.
I know, there's always a Davo.
Bloody Davo.
You got to be like Voltron. You know what I'm saying? You got to be like
That's
Voltron.
it, man.
We got to be all this.
Yep.
The lines
5 parts together.
Come together. You can't have that one line that's half hanging off, and taking a shit. In the corner.
Who needs a broken line?
Yeah.
You imagine Voltron limping around with like one leg doing like a limp shuffle? It just wouldn't look right.
Or the other lions in like the kitty litter box taking a shit. I should set that up with mine. It just gave me a really good idea. Anyway, I'm not here to talk about. I will. I might go and just plonk one in a fresh kitty litter box, because that would be funny. But of course, I knew you guys for many years as Nescient, and reinventing yourself with this new direction and sound. It's pretty fucking exciting. What inspired that change? It's like a whole new project, really, but I can't put my finger on it.
We just got sick of playing.
Yeah, exactly.
And like 3 people would explain, man, we all got old. We're like, why are we playing I don't want to play fast shit. I don't want to play technical shit anymore. Let's just play like good, fun, easy music. We had no old, bro. Like, we got to fucking, too old for this shit.
That's it. Towards the end of it too, we weren't enjoying Nescient anymore. It was starting to become more of a chore rather than us getting together and writing music. It was just like, oh, damn, well, now we've got to play this song. We've got to rehearse this song. Oh, what are we going to do? So we just thought, you know what, let's just start from scratch, ditch what we were doing before and go just write something fun. Just come into the jam room, get together, see what happens. And Barrelhouse was the outcome.
Yeah, like this is the first music we've ever written together, like in a room. Like with the Nessie and shit, it was always like I would write up riffs on Guitar Pro, send it to Alex, he'd fucking come up with beats, send it to Pip, it was all kind of computerized, and whereas this time it's just four of us having beers in the jam room and just jamming, and like we're really stoked with what's actually come out of it. It's like, this is fucking sick,
Bit more of a natural process.
Yeah, exactly. It's 100%
definitely
more organic than it was before. Yeah,
that's awesome. That's awesome.
Everyone actually wants to go to jam.
Yeah, it's like, oh, we're gonna rehearse this.
You get excited every week. You're like, oh, jam day's coming up. Yeah. Instead of just like, oh, jam day's coming up.
It's like, yeah. No, jam day's the best day. It's the best day.
Hell yeah, man.
Best day. Hanging with the boys, having a beer. Would you jam on the coast?
Yeah, we got a shed.
I'm trying to think of what direction I'm at. Which way?
We got a shed on the Gold Coast in Burleigh.
Oh yeah,
around the Burleigh area. You probably know whereabouts the shed is. You've jammed around that area before.
Oh, the old Snake Mountain HQ.
Yes. Yeah, mate.
Yeah, nice.
Yeah, we got our own little rehearsal space in that. So.
Yeah, cool.
But it means us two.
But it sucks for the other guys.
Once a week, we're going down the Gold Coast and driving back, and it's usually like a day before I start work in the morning at 6.
M1 at 5 p.m. peak hour on a Wednesday. Like, yeah, we'll see you in 4 hours, boys. We're just car park.
That's it. Alex and I are just sitting there like, oh, this is why all the beers are gone.
It shows how much we love these boys that we're doing that drive once or twice a week. Just can't wait to see you every week.
See, that's awesome. That's what it's about. That's what it's about.
Yeah.
One of our guys drives from the sunny coast on one day.
Oh man, right. That's dedication right there.
Yeah, so like we try and work it out, but he just drives down from there when he comes from work. And then, but if you love it, man, if you love the people that you hang with and the beers are good,
it's not a chore.
You got to be wired that way.
Exactly.
You got to want it as hard as the trip is going to be to get there. You got to want it.
That's it. Absolutely. 100%. Well, you guys are going on tour very soon, doing a short run up north, and man, that looks like it's going to be a hell of a lot of fun.
Yeah. Yep.
We're looking forward to it, man.
Hopefully. Yeah.
What are we doing? We're doing Serena, Townsville, Bundaberg, Brisbane.
I think a couple more to be confirmed.
And a couple more in the works.
It's been a little tricky with COVID and stuff, booking venues.
Yeah.
There was a band that was supposed to headline there from New South Wales, and then COVID happened, and then we automatically thought, well, they're probably not going to be any. And then all of a sudden, we were like, Barrelhouse Ride of Life tour, and like the main. Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Yeah, I mean, like it sucks for them, and like I feel sorry for the dudes who like got cancelled, but it worked out pretty well from us going from a support just to like our actual single tour. So, yeah. Hopefully it all goes smoothly.
I'd love to play up that way. Have you guys played up that way before?
I've never even been up that far to like Cairns before, man. I'm keen to see the fucking big. What is the big mango and the fucking rainforest?
Yeah, man.
The cassowary.
I think the furthest we've been is Maryborough, probably.
Is Bundaberg?
I think that's about as far up north as
Maryborough. Yeah, about that.
I'm not sure. I'm not sure where the Bundaberg or Maryborough is further, but yeah, that's pretty much the extent of how far up north we've been. So we're really excited. Hopefully we don't break
Where's
down.
Maryborough? Where's Maryborough?
I think it's just west or southwest.
It's about 3 hours. Is it like a 3 hour drive from Brisbane or something like that?
Yeah, 3-4 hours.
Oh, it's about a 5 hour drive.
Oh shit!
Oh, from the Gold Coast.
It's more inland.
So you played a show out there and went all right, or you just?
Yeah, we did out there a couple of times.
I did Metal Down Under out there a couple of years ago.
Wow.
The local community out in local towns. It's not often they get like a big band or a band that comes through there. So when a band does come through there, they're always like, "Oh yeah, this is the best thing ever," and then they make it a night of it, and they have like the best time ever. So they're all in a good mood and all highly responsive when you're performing. It's a great time performing in front of these people.
Country towns go off.
Yeah, they do.
Sure.
All right. Well, that's how Parkway,
yeah.
right? They
Yeah, man.
slogged it out for years doing like all the regional stuff.
Mm. Yeah, man. Yeah, like Jacob said, they just fucking love it. It's like, you know, we're both spoilt in cities because there's gigs every week. But if you live out, you know, a bit further from a city centre, like you take what you appreciate it. I think you're like, fuck yeah,
you appreciate a lot more.
You're gonna go hard.
Yeah.
Man, we get too used to having bands perform every night, having the luxury of bands performing every weekend. We don't need to plan a week in advance to go to it. There's always going to be a gig on.
That's it. And you know what? I think I've got to do it, eh?
Yeah, man.
Do it.
You know, I like playing the usual places that we love, like Moe's and Vinny's and Flaming Glar and Back Room and all those rad places. But it's rare that I've played past that. So
yeah,
I'd be keen, man. You have to let me know how it goes.
Well, yeah, man, for sure.
Sure, be a lot of fun.
Maybe next year sometime we could set something up.
Yeah. Hey,
there's an idea.
That's a sick idea.
Yeah.
That's a good idea. Cheers to that.
I'll drink
Hell
to that.
yeah! I'll drink my Cool Ridge to that.
Yeah. Cool. There's your tagline, mate. There's your fucking tagline. Pay attention, there, Cool Ridge. I'll Cool Ridge to that. That's your
hell yeah.
Pip says.
That's a slogan right there.
There you go. You should have that.
We should put that on the shirt.
On the shirt, man. I don't know who owns them. It's one big company.
That's a fucking franchise right there.
That's it.
30 cents we made on Spotify as well.
Bad. Well, what else you guys got coming up apart from the tour? New single? I mean, we're over the halfway point of the year. What else can we expect?
That's a very good question.
Trying to keep the momentum
going.
Yeah.
You know, we're already thinking about what we're gonna do after this album, but that's like 6-7 months. You know, it's all
We've still got a fair bit of recording to finish off.
Yeah,
it's making sure that we keep the information flowing, so we're in people's minds constantly. You know,
and we're still discovering ourselves as well. It's like, what are we going to do with this? Where we can take this? We're writing swing riffs, and it's like, all right, we're going to run out of ways we can go do. Eventually, like, we're going to have to, keep evolving this sound. So we're still kind of brewing things, but for the rest of this year, we'll just be releasing songs and hopefully playing more shows if we can. Hopefully getting interstate at some point in the near or distant future.
When we can.
Yeah.
That's awesome. Hey, I know. Yeah, cheers to that. Well, boys, thanks for hanging out. I don't know what I'm going to cheers you with this time. Here, have both. There you go. One for each window. Thanks for hanging out. And hey, beer filter. Hey, there you go. It's like if you put the beer up on the thing, it's like beer goggles. There you go. There you go. Beer goggles.
I like it.
There you go. Look at you, handsome devils. There you go.
We go all right.
Yeah.
That's great.
Beer goggles are off now. Fuck. All right. Well, thanks for hanging on the show, guys. We'll have the links all down here, plus the tour dates. We'll have to do this again very, very soon. Take care of yourself.
Hell yeah, dude.
Thanks, man.
Thanks for having us, brother. Cheers.